fish right down there. I'm gonna drop the Binsky on him. First drop curse, let's get it. I'm fine with that. If this works, and this is the only fish I catch today, so be it. Damn, we're still kind of, look at that. Fish just came up. All right, so luckily the first drop curse didn't happen today. But what I was saying is I'm probably gonna start off by taking this ultralight rod 4-pound test, little 3-inch Kitech, and just bombing it, seeing what happens. Gotta get the gloves on this morning. It's a little bit cold. I'm a little underdressed, but you know, look at that, there's more fish down there. Bald eagle. It's a nice day. There's another fish that just came up. I fished here last week, had issues with my trolling motor right when I started catching fish, of course. And towards the end of the day, I was floating around because I was having trolling motor issues, like I said. A couple 2-pound largemouth in 70 foot of water come out of nowhere and bust on bait. So that really kind of clued me into the fact that at this particular spot, these bass are doing something weird. There are some in traditional areas, and I caught them there, but there's also some that aren't really conforming to any rules whatsoever. And they're just kind of out doing their thing. I'm very interested to see what happens today. I'm glad I'm here. This is a change of pace. I don't fish here as much. We got 44-degree water, man. Okay. I see you, water temp. All right, this was kind of in that zone. So let's blade it up here, man. Whoa. That's a big fish. Maybe I dropped that bigger thing on him, yeah. Try throwing the black Binsky first thing. You know what I mean? See what success that has. That might have some success. I'm going way up. Probably gonna hit this tree, but that's okay. That's how I was catching them last time. Throwing a black right now. Before that sun gets up, there's another fish that jumped. Got him. Black 1/2 ounce. Right where I thought he'd be. Decent bass too. Man, he crushed it. Good start to the day right here. Whew, yes. Swear, first light, this black Binsky gets it done. That's a decent one, 2-pounder. I see another one down there too. Look at that, came in 43 foot, 44, maybe a little bit shallower, but he was deep. So I'm gonna move out here a little and release him so I don't put him right back on the structure. Really what you're supposed to do this time of year is keep him in the live well. At least, you know, that's what you hear, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't really feel like doing that for no reason, you know? All right, buddy, thank you. First fish of the day. Get back pretty quick because I have a feeling that that wasn't a fluke. I also have a feeling that this black is not going to be effective for that much longer. It's funny though, people think about a black blade bait, they really don't equate it to clear water, but black is one of my favorite colors in clear water to begin with, and a blade bait is no exception. This is my first year using it. It's been one of the more effective colors in my box, if not second to gold and silver, especially for situations like this. Low light, early in the morning, late in the evening, because you know, if you fish October, November, December, you know a lot of times the best time of day is that 3, 4, 5 o'clock after it's been sunny. Fish get a little bit more active, but the light also gets lower at that time. And I've had great bites with a gold, red, sexy shad, but now with this black, I mean, I think that totally changes the game. Makes you that much deadlier at that time of day. Here comes the wind. Fortunately, we're not going to be totally windless today. Oh yeah, we got a lot of ice forming. Here comes the sun, which brings an inevitable end to the black blade. Or does it? I mean, I'm gonna keep throwing it for a little bit more. Uh-oh, it's just about gold time, man. That first one chomped this black. I'm sure if I was throwing this the whole time, I would have gotten a few more up this bank on the black. Seems like he was a first light feeder. Well, now that the sun's up, game's officially changed. Thanks, sun. I'm feeling good though. That's definitely helping me. I should probably go over there while it's still like a little dim. There's a couple waypoints that I got over in that sec. Whoa! What the? Dude, I have a cut. Okay. And you really do have to make the switch that quickly, I feel like. Once that sun's shining, and you could take advantage of that gold blade, or silver, you definitely should. You know, I was watching some footage from last week, and this is another reason why it's important to film, I feel like, when you're out there, especially, you know, trying to become a better bass fisher. Oh my God. You see that? That will not help you become a better bass fisherman, casting your Binsky straight at the water. Eric University, tip of the day. But yeah, what I was saying is it's important to review your own footage, because I was pulling the Binsky way too hard last week. What I mean by that is when you get this blade down there, you don't need to make a crazy jerk with your rod. You don't need to feel 20 vibrations before you let it back down. A lot of times, and this was explained to me years ago by Steve Carey, the dude that makes this bait, it's not like fishing a blade bait. It's like fishing a Texas rig worm or a jig. I mean, if you could picture this bottom, we're in 40 foot right now with some fish on the bottom. Holy shit. Let me get down there. Well, I continue to explain this. We're in 40 foot. If you could picture this slope, it's very steep, right? Very steep slope. When you're pulling that blade bait, the smallest motion with your rod tip is moving it off the bottom way more than you think. And the problem with pulling it too much is you're missing fish. You're hopping down the shelf like this instead of like this. One color that I am lacking today, which I would be throwing right now, is 1/4 ounce gold. Ooh, there's a bass. Don't have any 1/4 ounce golds. Here's the thing though, there's pretty much a color for every watercolor and weather condition. This sexy shad right here, white, blue back, perfect for clear water. Perfect for cold water too, because if you notice, a lot of times when the water gets really cold, fish get paler. It's great for places with a lot of crappie, a lot of alewives, which this place has both of, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know it has crappie. There's a bait fish population in here. I don't fish here enough to necessarily know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's alewives or something of that nature. It would explain why the bass are out there in 70 foot sometimes. The smallest amount of wind can really mess with you this time of year. This is probably a 2-3 mile an hour wind, and I'm having issues with it just because of the direction it's blowing, where I want to be in relation to the spot. I need a bite on this spot, man. I know what this spot's about. Maybe they don't want that 1/4 ounce sexy. One peculiar thing I've noticed about these bass is they don't like being dropped on. They need to be casted at. God damn it. That's a fish. That's a fish. I thought I was snagged again. What? It's a big fish too. God. Big bass. Big bass. Got him. Yes. Look at that one. What even just happened there? I was like, you cannot be snagged up in the grass again. 1/2 ounce gold Binsky bass. That is the one you want in the morning. Man, what a beauty.
I'm paying attention a little bit here and there, but I'm in my own zone. I don't even know what the hell's going on most of the time. I like nature. Nature.
That was so sick. Pulled that fish all the way up off the bottom, and it's a pickerel, and I'm not happy anymore. I went from 100 to 0 extremely fast. It's still always fun when you can video game them though. You know, you're lucky. Some people I know, not gonna disclose any names, they break your neck, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for the video game catch. It was still somewhat entertaining. Those fish were just barely coming up off the bottom. Drop my blade down, I could immediately see them start to rise faster. It's amazing how quickly a fish can really figure out that your bait is in the water column somewhere. I mean, I'm talking that bait was probably 5 foot down and those pickerel already started shooting up for it. And then they hit it once, missed them, dropped down below them. They've dropped as well, lifted it again, and he nailed it. Got him. What is this? Oh my God. Mega crappie. Oh, look at that. Look at that one, dude. Holy shit. Look at the size of that, dude. Luckily for this fish, I haven't really kept any of these this fall. Nor do I plan on starting with that one. What an amazing fish. Oh my God. Right there. Got him. Oh, I had him. Fuck. Got him. Come on. Eat it. Got him. Salmon. That is a salmon. Yes. I knew I'd find you eventually.